Mary got up then and there and went in excitement to the hill country of Judea. She went into Zachariah's house and greeted Elizabeth. When Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the baby gave a leap in her womb. Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit and shouted at the top of her voice, "Of all women, you are the blessed one, and the fruit of your womb, he is blessed too. Why should this happen to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? Look, when the sound of your greeting came to my ears, the child in my womb gave a great leap of joy. A blessing on you, believing that what the Lord has said to you would come true." So Mary has travelled all the way to Zachariah and Elizabeth's house. Now, we don't quite know where Zachariah and Elizabeth lived, but it says the hill country, so that's south of Jerusalem, and probably in Hebron. We can have a look on my map and see quite how far that was that Mary travelled to get there. She probably walked as well, as that was the main mode of transport. They didn't have cars, and you wouldn't really want to ride a donkey. Donkeys were beasts of burden, so for putting your bags onto. So Mary, we know, lived in Nazareth, and she had to travel all the way down to the hill country down here, probably Hebron. It's quite a long way. It's a similar distance of walking from Sheffield to Birmingham, so not something that you do lightly. It also says in today's Bible reading that Mary got up and went straight away to Elizabeth. I wonder who she told where she was going, and I wonder if she told anybody why. The angel had told her that Elizabeth was pregnant, and if your cousin is pregnant, it might be appropriate to go and visit them. I wonder if Mary went alone, or if other people went with her. It doesn't say. I wonder if Mary had told other people about the angel, or if maybe Elizabeth was the first person to talk to her about it. They were definitely going through a similar thing, both having babies at the same time. And both of them being very special babies. Because at that time, having a baby without being married was something that the community would be really against. It was actually something that you could have been stoned for. So in saying yes to God, Mary knew that she was taking a huge risk. All the things that she'd planned for in her life was going to change. The other thing that I like about Mary is she's in the Gospels quite a lot, but she's always doing something. When the angel tells her the news, she straight away gets up and travels. She does something about it. She's the kind of person who does something about it. She hears that Elizabeth is going to have a baby and she goes to see her. Sometimes I wonder why Mary was chosen. Was it that she was just an ordinary person? Was she a special person? Was she a mixture of both of those? We're going to decorate the Christmas trees again today. And I don't know if you noticed, but there were lots of acorns this year. So I've collected up a pot of them, and I'm going to put these out so you can go and pick them up. But you might actually find that if you walk in the woods, you'll still find acorns on the floor, because there were so many that there was too many for all the birds and mice and animals to eat. And you can decorate your acorns, and then it's actually really easy to thread them. You can just put a needle through the outer layer of the shell, and then you can hang them up on the trees as decorations. So we can hang up lots of acorns on the trees, and we can paint them lots of different colours or decorate them in some way. Glitter is something that it would be nice to use, but it's actually quite dangerous to lots of animals. And because acorns are something that the animals might eat, we can paint them because we're just painting the outer shell. But they might eat the glitter, and that could cause problems. So you can just hang them up as they are, like wooden decorations, or you can paint them lots of bright colours.